Hi friends, and welcome back to our channel. I have tried to do this video like 3 times and I keep crying. I'm extremely overwhelmed in the best possible way. I just am, I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the eclipse. There's a lunar eclipse tomorrow conjunct Pluto, and it can bring about extremely intense emotions. I know a lot of us have been having very intense dreams lately as well, myself included. But today I just feel like just I feel as though I've made it through this energetic portal and I'm on the other side now, and I'm ecstatic and I'm so happy and I feel so proud, and it's almost like I can see why all of the things in my life have happened. I'm gonna cry again. I'm gonna keep going though because I keep redoing this video so many times, but yeah, I want to get this reading out to us. But first, let's set the space. I need to kind of like, all right. I invite you to take 3 deep breaths with me just to set this space before we get into our weekly reading. All right. Here we go. One for body. One for mind. And one for soul. Just gonna play the bowl for a second. That's better. Thank you. All right. So for this past week has been extremely transformative. I feel that so much has become extremely clear to me. I feel, like I just said, I feel like I'm in this pinnacle where I'm able to see everything so clearly and without any judgment. You know, I can actually just see how everything has been beneficial to my path and how everything actually, no matter how much in that time seemed to be holding me back, is actually propelling me forward. And I feel that I've cleared some major karmas that I've been dealing with probably in this lifetime and many more. Others, I just feel like I feel free from that. And it's extremely overwhelming. But okay. It feels good. That's all I can say. All right, let's get into the reading. I'm gonna keep going. I keep stopping the video and making a new one. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, okay. Let's see. All right, this is going to be, probably pull about like, let's see, 4 or 5 cards. This is going to be where we're coming from, a place of strength. It's a 7, place of change in regards to the physical and material world. exercising that power, that solar plexus energy, knowing what you want, what you deserve now. It's like how I just said, I feel like I've climbed onto the top of the mountain and I can see everything so clearly now. And it's like, because in the past we have stood our ground, we've stood on top of that mountain, and maybe for a moment we had to stand there and wait till the clouds pass. But we have been on top of the mountain for a while now, and now those clouds are shifting. Now we're able to really see the view. Now we're able to see our purest potential. Now we can see like why all of those obstacles have happened, why we had to climb the path that we did, because we can actually see it now. So from the past, it's like, yeah, we were standing there where we are now. 21, universe, a brand new cycle, a brand new, the wheel has turned, you know, like I just said, I feel like I've just cleared so many karmic patterns in my life, and I am completely free now to make decisions and choices and steps forward in this lifetime now, based on a completely different, new, whole perspective. Like, my wounds are no longer going to be making the decisions. Now I am, with the help of the universe. Okay? This is a 3. Mind, body, soul. This is really beautiful. I'm so happy I got to the point where we could get into the reading. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so in the past, it could have felt like a little bit standing your ground, like being a little bit defensive, being like feeling as though you had to fight for something. But it's like we're in this point now where we're realizing it doesn't have to be that difficult. It doesn't have to be like that. We're coming out of that energy, and now it's like complete, whole, untethered. You see? Cutting all of the ties, all of those karmic cords that we had with other people and situations and places and things, and just being this whole entity, spiraling forward into the infinite space. Oh, so beautiful. Let's see what's blocking us now. There's 2 here. Okay, so we have root chakra, and we have suffering in silence, which is a 9, which is like the 9 of swords. So what's blocking us is, let me see. So there can be a feeling of a little bit like, okay, so now in this new energy, stepping forward in a new way will be like leaving your home, leaving a place that you've been for so long. And it can kind of feel a little bit scary, but you know, here she is on top of the mountain looking out into the future. So what's blocking us, I feel, could just be, it could be also, how are you going to create your new world now? Base chakra, root chakra involves like our friends, our family, our home. So it could be like, now that we have this wholeness now that we know that we are balanced and whole, and like I said, spiraling into the infinite possibilities of the universe, there can be a little bit, our humanness can come into play and be like, okay, but what is that going to be like? You know, what does that mean for my home? What does this mean for these new roots and foundations that we're going to put down? I'll pull some advice cards in a little bit. Let's go into the future. Yeah, I feel it's like, because you know now that it's going to be different. All right, let's go into the near future. Where are we headed? It's another 3, sacrifice. Okay, so when we step into these new energies, when we start to live this new life, there is going to be sacrifices that are made, because now we are no longer the same person anymore. So it can be like sacrificing relationships that no longer serve you, sacrificing yeah, your home, your job, you know, and that can feel a little bit scary. that can feel a little bit, because everything will be so new. Everything will be so new. In the near future, there can be like looking to the past a little bit. But still quite open to the possibilities. You know, it's not like, sometimes when we start a new path and a new way of living, people, relationships, sometimes family, they don't want us to change, you know, because then they want us to stay the same. They want everything to be the same, because if they see you changing, or they see us changing, then it requires them to kind of stop and take a look at themselves. And a lot of times people don't like to do that because it can be scary. So yeah, it might be sacrificing, like choosing your battles. Sometimes I can tell how far and how much I can and talk to somebody about, you know, like some people just aren't ready to hear certain things. And that is a little bit of a sacrifice on my point, because or on my part, because it's like I can, they're just not ready to see something that I really want to show them. And it can be a little bit frustrating, but also it comes with, you know, people are all on their own path and their own timing. So let's see, I'm going to pull one more for our near future. Where are we headed? And intuition. So yeah, the more we listen to our inner guidance, the more we listen to our higher self, our intuition, our spirit guides, the universe, the more we do that, the harder it is to pretend that we don't, you know, like it's like once you see something, you can't unsee it. Once you know something, you can't unknow it. And that can be a little bit hard, coming here with that sacrifice card. Yes, for some reason I feel a lot like in the near future, it's going to require a lot of us to, for some reason I just keep hearing like, choose your battles wisely. It doesn't need to be a battle, but you know, like, choose your conversations wisely. Choose how and where you decide to put your energy, you know. Okay, I'm going to pull some advice. What should we focus on for this upcoming week with this eclipse coming? Oh my God, yes. Oh my God. We're gonna cry, no more crying. All right, so here we are, right? 21, which is the end of this cycle. Like I just said, like we're coming to the end of this cycle. We're starting something brand new, completely untethered, like free, floating. And our advice is new beginnings. Okay? So to focus on those new beginnings. And if you look, this woman is traveling very light in her new beginning, in her new path. She doesn't have that much. She has her like stick, her wand. She has a small satchel filled with God knows what, probably some crystals. But you see, she doesn't have any fear. She's ready for her new beginning. She's ready for her new life. You see, and she's got the world at her feet. Like she's moving forward. Our advice is to move forward with confidence. And if we have come to this point in this near future where we do need to sacrifice people, relationships, jobs, thoughts, anything that is holding you down, anything, it's time to let it go. Put those things down. Your hands need to be free so you can move forward into this new world. Yeah, traveling lighter. Oh, there's one more here. Throat chakra. We had this last week. Again, so focus on speaking your truth again. It was again about like speaking your speaking your dreams into existence, speaking your truth into an existence. Don't be afraid. Have this new beginning that we have coming up, or starting here. Have it be to where you are not afraid to speak your truth. You are no longer afraid to say what it is that you want and what you don't want, because it's by saying those things, by letting people know, jobs know, relationships, family know, in a nice way, you're also telling the universe what you will and you will not put up with. So it comes from that point. Words hold power. And yeah, and don't be afraid to express your truth and what it is that you need from whatever situation, because it's by expressing what we need that we get what we want. Don't be afraid that you might like upset anybody, or they're not going to be there for you, because if that's how fragile it is, then that person doesn't belong in your life anymore. That situation doesn't belong in your life anymore. And don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid. Just wanted to show you this for some reason. Don't sacrifice your intuition. Don't sacrifice your intuition. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pull some angel cards, and then I'll pull us one enchanted map, and then I'll wrap this up, because I'm like so exhausted and so happy though. Like, my head hurts. I've been crying so much. Okay. All right, what do we got? Let's see. Thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed and commented on my channel. Really, it makes me so happy. It makes me feel so good to like talk to you guys and see what's resonating with you, and yeah, it really helps me to serve the collective with joy. All right, I have a card. Let's see. Healing. Healing. Healing the heart. A situation that has caused you concern is on the mend. You are a natural healer, and your healing thoughts have manifested into form. Sometimes a situation cannot heal until you release the challenge completely, so that healing light can enter it. Your worries will soon be over, because this card signifies that a healing has occurred. To realize this healing, however, you must first stop focusing on what is wrong and instead affirm everything is in divine and perfect order right now. You have natural healing abilities, and this card asks you to have faith that God works through you as an earth healing angel. Hold thoughts of love around any situation that seemed to need healing. Visualize the situation as healed right now. Then give thanks to God for this healing and completely release everything to the angels. The powerful effects of your healing work touch many lives. There was something here. Right. Sometimes a situation cannot heal until you release the challenge completely, so that healing light can enter it. So it's kind of similar to what I said, like about having our hands full with situations and things that we don't need for our journey. And I said, put them down so your hands can be free to move forward, free for the light to enter you, and to move, yeah, and to move forward with this healing light, with this healing energy. It's green. That's a lot of heart chakra healing there. That's our connection, our bridge. Okay, I'm going to pull one more. And thank you to everyone who has booked personal readings with me. Let's see. Let's see. One more. One more. Oh my God! I don't know if y'all saw me, but when I was shuffling, there was one card for some reason that was flipped up. And I was like, oh, I didn't do that. So I flipped it back over and then I put it in and I kept shuffling. Well, that was the card that came up. So, Spirit's like, you're not listening. Okay, 22. 22. Intention. Deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you are not the one who has to do all the work. However, others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, send it out into the field, and then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. Yeah, this is a really good time for that with this full moon solar eclipse coming in. Really set your intentions on how you want this new world to be for you. This new beginning that's coming in. And I'm going to leave you with one practice. Okay, so when we're feeling sometimes, especially throughout the day, you can start to feel like you get carried away, you get stuck in your mental body, or you're just not really fully present sometimes, and that's because our energy is, if we don't call our energy back to us, sometimes we can leave it places, So there's this practice that you can do where you reach out and imagine, you can't really see because I'm off screen now. Okay, so you reach out into your field and you grab on like this. And you imagine, close your eyes, and you imagine that you're pulling your aura and your energy back to you and into your heart center. And that'll help strengthen your energetic field and keep you more present throughout the day. Okay? Oh, thank you guys so much. I really enjoy doing these readings for you guys, and let me know how it resonated with you. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you already haven't. I love you so much, and thank you to everyone and everything all the time. Happy full moon and lunar eclipse. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks.